Ben Stokes says he would love to coach England in future. Published former England captain Ben Stokes says he would love to become coach of the national team in the future. The 35-year-old, speaking on the For the Love of Cricket external podcast, also expressed surprise at Harry Brook not succeeding him as England Test captain and concern for Joe Root being appointed to the role. Stokes, who had been England's Test captain since 2022, announced his shock retirement from international cricket in June, during the third and final test of the series against New Zealand. The all-rounder's departure came weeks after he missed England's second test against the Kiwis following an incident in a London nightclub. "I'm doing my level 3 coaching now while I'm still playing because I want. When the day comes that I'm not playing anymore, I'd love to be able to have all that stuff signed off and done," said Stokes.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? This silent, fanless dryer gently dries boots, shoes, and gloves overnight while helping reduce damp odors, so your gear is ready when you are. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/4 right now.
"I know what I want to do in terms of staying within the game, which is to be a coach. And would I love to be coach of England one day? I just really like the idea of being, again, in some form of leadership away from playing." England were beaten 2-1 by New Zealand, and the series defeat followed the 4-1 Ashes loss in Australia, meaning they have not won a Test series since late 2024. Stokes has rejected suggestions he could reverse his England retirement for the 2027 Ashes, and when asked by former teammate Joss Buttler whether he had definitely retired, Stokes said, "Definitely. England have since appointed Root as England Test captain instead of fellow batter Brook." Brook was promoted to Stokes' vice-captain in the Test side for last winter's Ashes tour. However, he was involved in an off-field controversy in Wellington when he was struck by a bouncer the night before a white ball game in New Zealand in November. Root was given the Test captaincy for the second Test against New Zealand, which Stokes missed, and has now been given the role permanently. Stokes had backed Brook, who leads the white ball sides, to succeed him in the role. "I think just if you think someone's going to be a good captain or a good leader, then just give them it," said Stokes. "I understood the reasoning, but I was still like, well, what message is that sending to him? And then the captain is not playing, but he's not captain. What?" Stokes backs Root, but fears role could take its toll. Root's first spell as Test captain was between 2017 and 2022, and he captained England to a record 27 Test wins in 65 matches. He will work with New England Test coach Stephen Fleming, the former New Zealand captain, in the role. Root stepped down from his first stint as skipper in April 2022, following a 10-wicket defeat by West Indies. At that time, England had won just one of their past 17 tests, including a 4-0 Ashes humbling in Australia, while also navigating COVID restrictions, with Root saying the job took its toll on his health. "I wish him Root nothing but success. I hope he goes on and achieves amazing things in his role as captain, and I think he's going to really enjoy it with Fleming. I've worked with Flem before, but I told Joe, I said my only worry is just you. And that's all I really care about now, just because I have seen what he went through and how much he put himself through for someone. He's just always put the team first, he always comes second. And that's just my only concern with it, is just obviously knowing what he went through last time he was in charge of the team. I don't want to see that ever happen again because I care for Joe a lot, but I wish him all the success in the world. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the team does going forward."